I'm high though.
Good. Hello, class of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You right there. What's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling, I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough.
What's up with y'all out there? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J.
And Serpo Jr. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and tell a friend. And while you at it, hit that notification bell so you be notified when all this best content drop.
Please believe. Make sure you go do that. Share it with everybody. And we appreciate everybody that tap in and tune in with us. Man, keep doing that and spread the word. Today we got a special guest in the house, a phenomenal artist, entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying, in the game doing this thing. The homie Maliee McFly. What it do, man?
Yes, sir. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
It is.
How you doing, man?
Man, big bless.
That's what I'm talking about.
Grateful for everything, you know what I mean?
For sure. Right. Yeah. So look, before we jump in the show, all the way into the show, we always do the best way to smoke tip. So when we have a guest, we ask the guest to give a best way to smoke tip. So what's your tip?
My best way to smoke tip right here I give to everybody is this. Smoke what you want, but don't smoke all the way up to the point where you can't feel yourself no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure that people understand that it's really good when you could just smoke what you need, right? Get what you want out of it. Stay motivated.
Yep.
Get encouraged. Make the move and bust the move.
Yep.
So what I mean about that is that I would never just like smoke a whole blunt to the head.
Mm-hmm.
I just get that gas inside of me.
Yep.
Get that petrol going. That 91 octane.
On everything.
That Chevron.
Then
I'm moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because too much for you is not good enough.
It's not good. Yep.
You know what I mean?
I could dig it.
So it's always about utilizing that thing, utilizing whatever you choose, how you choose to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Utilize it to maneuver your moves into the next life that you want to be, how you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
I could dig it, man. That's one of the best tips we done had this year, man. I like
Real
that
talk.
tip.
Real
I
talk.
appreciate that.
You
That's
know
what's
what I mean?
got me to this point.
Yeah.
I always realized to myself, if I smoked too much, I wouldn't be myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get to the platforms that I want to get
That
to.
you want to get to, yeah.
Because then I'm not mentally strong.
Yeah.
I'm not mentally there. You can get to that moment. But if you just put too much on you,
Yeah.
then you lose the
How
moment.
you gonna carry it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
That's
could
great
dig
because
it.
it's like I've been low key hearing that like pretty much like all my life, low key, like in my cannabis life, like as far as smoke what you need, you know what I'm saying. But I always hear it in the form is like, son, like why you keep smoking? You know what I'm saying. You ain't finna get no higher.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying. You got some good bud. You know what I'm saying. You got it. You know what I'm saying. You get to your low point. Like if you keep going, you know what I'm saying. They be like, what's the point?
Absolutely.
I just be
Right.
like, shit, I blow it.
Just smoke, yeah. Nigga, smoking for nothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, look, before we go ahead straight up into this interview, we got three, in my opinion, powerful men right here.
Absolutely.
Another powerful man behind the cameras. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Tweaking and twerking and doing all this other good stuff. This is the month of November.
Mm.
And it's being recognized as Men's Mental Health Month.
Mm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, like with men, we all gotta walk around like, I can't show no feminine side of me. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm.
gotta be tough. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I gotta do what it take to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
With so much shit. You know what I'm saying? On a motherfucker back. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So much in your hand. So much on your plate.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But me, Serpo Jr., Big J,
Yeah.
McFly, we all sitting here to tell you, my brothers, my fellow men, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
supporting and we finna take a shot
Yes, sir.
to men's
Yep.
Sir.
mental health.
Yep.
Mental health. Big up to that. Big up to that.
Yep.
Cheers, man.
For real.
Ooh,
Quite delicious.
smooth.
Yes,
Smooth
sir.
as mud.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Thank you.
I can dig
For
it.
real. For real. Yeah. Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Yeah, one.
So digging into my boy McFly. So tell us like where you come from, where you was born and raised at.
Yeah, man. I came from Barbados, St. Joe's River. They call it the Back Gate.
The back gate.
They'll know what I'm talking about when they hear this. You dig
Right.
what I'm saying? Right down from Bathsheba. You know what I'm saying? British Town. You know what it is. So make sure I always
Shout
send the
out.
representation to them. You know what I'm saying? Rah,
That's dope. Shout out.
rah.
That's right.
Yeah. Real lion shit. So at the same time, man, raised in Queens, New York.
Yeah.
Father brought me over. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Got dual citizenship. So he was like, it was time to come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have family in New York City. Far Rockaway, you already know JFK, all that.
Yeah.
Long Island, Bronx. Got my Puerto Rican family, all y'all. You already know what it is.
Right.
And on top of that, Long Island, the Hamptons and everything, you know what I mean? So big respect for everybody that's in New York and all my family that's in England and London and all
Yeah.
that, and Canada and all up in Toronto. So big up to all y'all, especially down in Florida too.
Right. So how was the transition for you, and how old were you when you moved to the USA?
When my father brought me over to the United States,
Yeah.
I would say I was ranging about like 2 years old,
Okay.
just to make sure we
Oh,
get
so
this-
yeah, you was young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
Yeah, man. So just making sure that we got the citizenship going,
Yeah.
making sure that we were be able to cross everything over, and then I just made sure I kept going back to go back home, see the world, go
Yeah.
back home, see the world.
See the world.
So
Yeah.
that's what it's been like.
And that's pretty much been a dope experience for you. I can imagine just
Mhm.
being able to travel, seeing different stuff, going back home, being able to tell some of your folks back there that probably can't travel or not is not
Yeah.
traveling
Mm.
about what you've been seeing and stuff like that. You know.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm a soldier that has a whole army that wants to continue to see me keep fighting.
That's right.
So I cannot give up because there's those that right now that will be watching this and say to themselves, "Thank you."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what gives them that hope and that gives them that motivation to know that, listen, we have one out there. He
Let's
hasn't
push.
gave up on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So tell us a little bit about growing up. Well, you was 2 years old when you left Barbados, so you
Went right back. I
Yeah.
only come through, and then I go back. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So it was like I'll do like 8 months in the United States.
right.
And then I'll come back to Barbados for like 3 months.
Okay.
And I kept switching it back and forth.
Right.
Went back to school.
Right.
Went to St. Elizabeth. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Queen Elizabeth, she opened that school up, you know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So big up to the queen, you know what I mean? RIP to my queen and everything
Yeah.
like that in the royal family. So I just always want to make sure I show that love to them and everything because they have taught me a lot, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Especially big respect, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts.
Mm.
So tell us some differences from living, out there in England and living out here.
Yeah, I will say this. To be able to, the difference,
Right.
loyalty, respect, honor. Not saying it's not here, because
Right.
it's all here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It matters, well, when you affiliate yourself with the right individuals, but you learn a lot of that
Facts.
there. You learn how to carry yourself. You learn how to respect others, no matter if you're rich or poor,
Right.
if you're in between, because that poor man could be the richest man tomorrow, and that
Facts.
rich man could be a poor man tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So no matter what, you can always get them back on their feet.
Yep.
And that's where we come from. So I'll say from England, they taught me a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Does not matter what today is, because tomorrow could be brighter for you.
Facts. Facts. I could dig it. Yeah, I could dig it,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yep. For real.
Touch you.
Yeah, it is. Like I didn't know you was like up in England. So like up in England compared to here, when I say here, how much time actually have you spent on the West Coast?
How much time have I spent on the West Coast? California,
Yeah.
I would say, 2000 came here. No, 2000 and, yeah. I'll say, 2000 came through. My father did some work with the government and all that stuff. So I came through back and forth. So I'll say we had like 23 years now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
So-
enough time to like know. So as far as like the little loyalty thing and this, that, and the other, like the qualities that you see in Europe, I mean in England,
Mhm.
you don't see that here on the West Coast.
Well, let me put it like this. I learned a lot, and it's not like a sidebar, but it's like kind of like I became more royal in my mindset when I went to Japan. I spent 8 years in Japan,
Okay.
in Okinawa. So having a mama san, a papa san,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be saying big up to all the single fathers out there. You know what I'm saying? Big up to all the single mothers out there and all that, you know what I'm saying? But my father raised me, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I had a mama son and a papa son when my father had to continuously keep making moves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So going to the temples and seeing all the different masters in Japan, that was where I really get my touch.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So you
Yeah.
learned a lot
I
of
can see
different
that.
cultures.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah.
So by you seeing all of that, just like coming to the West Coast, because I just want to see, like, you know what I'm saying, I just want to see it for myself. Like, was it like a straight culture shock once you actually hit here, experiencing that over there and recognizing how, like, you know what I'm saying, how it is here? Red, blue, you know what I'm saying, streets, value, this, that, and other?
Yeah, let me tell you this one, a little short one, is that I had an uncle in New York City. He told me, you're moving to California. And I said, all right, then. It was like a day before. He said to me,
But
you know,
what time is this? Like, what
this
year?
is around, I would say about 2001.
Yeah, so it's
Young, you know what I'm
things is
saying?
popping.
Right.
Yeah.
And he said to me, they got things called Crips. They got something that's called Bloods. I said, all right, then. He said, they got major Hispanics out there. I said, okay, that's cool. He was like, so make sure you don't get too caught up in the vibes. But at the same time, when you're out there, just have respect for everybody. I said,
Mhm.
well, then say less. I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, in Japan, you have the Japanese mafia.
Yeah.
You have kamikazes. You know what I mean? You got some real big ones out there.
Hitters,
You know, you
yeah.
can know, like, somebody's fingers cut off, like, okay, you and that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the thing is, like, to come to California and see Crips, see Bloods, see Pyru, see Bompton, see all these things, and then knowing that you could just socialize yourself correctly, being neutral, but at the same time, eventually, certain ones gonna come to you
Yeah.
because they want to make sure, like, if you're gonna be moving around here in California, let's make sure you're moving correctly.
Moving correctly. Yeah.
So, to your question, yes, I had a big homie when I came in,
Mhm.
and he raised me up correctly, and I'm very proud of that. To be honest with you, yeah, I won.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say I'm proud of it too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can have an elder figure, you know what I'm saying, in your life to like actually just tell you, be like, all right, it's this, it's that. But you know what I'm saying, you can actually just carry yourself around, you know what I'm saying? If you a man's, you know what I'm saying, man, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you can move as long as you true. You know what I'm saying, to
Absolutely.
who you are. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
taking no sides. You know what I'm
No.
saying? You ain't picking and choosing.
Mm-mm. You don't have to pick and
Mhm.
choose. You just gotta be a righteous man. You gotta just make sure when you move out here, they'll ask you where you're from. They'll ask you, who are you?
Mhm.
Once I say I'm from Barbados, I'm from that point again, they're gonna say to themselves, okay, then, well, you know what I mean? He's not affiliating himself to be moving a certain type of way. He might
Yeah.
dress a certain type of way. He might look a certain type of way, but at the same time, I got a real respect for him because even in Barbados, they do got sets. You got the real Rastafarian big men, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you
Everywhere.
everywhere,
It's
bro.
everywhere.
Bloods are everywhere. Bloods are
Yeah.
all through Barbados.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's all different things.
Right.
So you still got to understand, like, I'm from a village.
Mhm.
From a village. So me coming here, some other people could be, they're afraid they go through Bompton. They're afraid they go through Crenshaw. They're afraid they go through certain areas. You know what I mean? Through Los Angeles,
Yeah.
even down to San Diego, Skyline.
Skyline.
You know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep.
Lincoln, all those, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So you got to say to yourself, even if you go up to the Bay and all those areas too, but at the same time, you got to say, when you come from a village, it's a different feeling. You might get hit with a big rock, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Somebody be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to pull up on you.
Yeah.
They'll pull up on you. But you might get hit with a rock instead of getting shot.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to remember how you feel that day when you got hit with a fucking big rock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So some people will be like, I'm not going to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything to you like that.
Yeah.
But I will pick up a rock and I will hit you on point.
Knock some
Mhm.
sense into you real quick.
Man.
Yo, hey.
So fast and forward a little bit.
Yeah,
Like, what was your introduction into music?
What was my introduction into music?
Yeah.
I always got to get big up to Bob Marley.
Oh.
I always got to get big up to Beanie Man. I always got to give my shots to everyone from Shabba Ranks,
Yeah.
Red
Mr.
Plastic Bag. A lot of people
Loverman.
might not know about Red Plastic Bag, and I know that it's a calypso thing, but at the same time, Little Rick and all them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's what really got me hyped, got me amped up.
Yeah.
I didn't hear hip hop right away. I
Mhm.
didn't hear that type of music
Yeah.
immediately, if you understand what I'm saying.
Right. Right.
Being in New York, you'll hear it. You know what I'm saying? You'll hear Funk Master Flex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hear
Dropping shit.
dropping
Yeah.
shit, boom, boom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that. So
Yeah.
once I came to America, then hip hop was more introduced to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's right. That's right.
So in your music, like in the hip hop genre, like what's your genre of music that you putting out?
I'm a pop reggae artist. I'm a real pop reggae artist. And the reason why I will always want to make sure that people understand that is just because my heart and the way I choose to move. I don't choose to move to be trying to be like, yeah, I'm hard and all that.
Right.
I know how to protect myself. I know how
Sure.
to move. When you understand that,
Yeah, you ain't gotta be like that.
you don't gotta be like that.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it. Some people have gone through certain things in life where they have to understand to themselves. You might have to move where you want to feel solid and all that. But it's this moment when you say to yourself, "Shh, it ain't nothing wrong about being a little soft."
Huh.
So when you walk into a room, people can really accept your presence.
Yeah.
They don't feel like
Yeah.
a nose threat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I get what you're saying in that aspect. Like, shit, you ain't gotta be mean mugging and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, you walk in the room frowning and not saying nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
Hey man, how you doing? I'm McFly, man. What's happening? You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah, that's the vibe.
Yeah.
And that's a
Always.
better way to present yourself and stuff though, because people feel more comfortable with you.
Absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, is that I want the world to always know when you see my presence and you around me, you feel safe.
Yeah.
You feel protected. You feel you're at peace.
Yeah.
You don't feel as though like somebody's trying to get over on me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So at what age did you like make your first song?
Mm. First song. Like when I hit,
Yeah. Like
Oh.
just period. Your first time making a song, putting a track together.
I say this is that I would say around 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I won.
Yeah.
Say about 18. But I was always freestyling. I was always making beats. I was
Yeah.
always dancing. I was always doing those things before that time frame, right? So
Yeah.
the thing is that I wanted to make sure I put together the total package.
Yeah.
You got to be a triple threat.
Facts.
You got to
Yeah.
dance. You
Yeah.
got to sing. You got to know how to act.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. It
that was-
definitely helps.
Yes, sir.
In that
Yeah,
ramp.
it do.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on like brought out some tunes with them, and then I just continued to keep moving
Yeah.
from that point. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I want I want to go into the genre a little bit because I I want to know it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I say I would listen to some reggae,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Me, I just say like pretty much like Bob Marley is something that I hurry up and put in,
Yeah,
and whatever come within that, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm finna listen to.
yeah, man.
When you add the pop reggae to it,
Mm-hmm.
like who are some other artists, you know what I'm saying, that's out there that's within a pop reggae culture?
That I like.
And explain that to me a little bit.
You got Alkaline. Whew. You got
Okay.
Popcorn. You already know a lot of them Movato. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, because the thing is, when you get into the industry, it's a point where you have to say to yourself, am I making music for myself or am I making music for the world?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't make music, you make music for yourself, you might not get what you want.
Mm.
But if you make the music for the world, then you will get what is needed to be provided to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really enjoy those type of artists.
Yeah.
You know, especially at this time period. If you look at a lot of reggae artists, if you really want to go hard and you really want to make it happen, then you got to understand the industry
Right.
and you want to have to do it correctly. If you want to get to the top,
Yeah.
stay at the top.
Yeah.
If you can get there, don't mean you're gonna stay there.
Stay there. Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's continuous work. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And you
Yeah.
gotta have a work ethic. You know what I'm saying, behind yourself. And I know you said you know, when we talked before, you said you use sativa.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You like to fuck with the sativa because that
Gets you going.
gets you going.
I sit there and say, don't get me wrong though. You know what I'm saying? It might be a night where it's just like, okay, you worked real hard. And
Right.
you want to sit there yourself. You don't want to say you work real hard and then all of a sudden you want to take a sativa again. Then you're not being able to rest your body.
Right.
You go to an indica, then you say, okay, now I can rest
You
my body.
chilling, yeah.
Chilling and rest my mind. But in the morning for me is like, yo, sativa is the move.
Yeah.
Keep it fucking moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry for my.
No, that's
No, we
man.
good.
Yeah. You good.
So the thing is, for me, I've always, and I'm telling you this, when I'm on sativa, I'm excited,
Right.
ready to go.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Wake up in the morning, smoke half of that one, get stretched out,
Yeah.
drink your water,
Yep.
have a little bit of tea with that. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Lemon, honey, and tea.
Yep.
Smoke that blunt, go for a 3-mile run, come on
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
get ready. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You can't, I'm not saying you cannot do that with indica, 'cause I've smoked indica weed and still ran 3 miles, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I realized to myself, there's a moment with the sativa right when you have that threshold breakthrough. You
Yeah.
don't feel like nothing can hold me back from this point on. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You don't run to, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
That sativa will go, let's go another extra mile, boy.
Yeah.
And that's how I see the industry.
On the real.
Yeah, man.
On the real.
Mhm.
On the real. And I've been because we've been having guests on that's been saying that's like the sativa a little more
Yeah.
as far as just staying focused and keep going and stuff like that. So
But they
I've
take
been
fast.
like digging into the sativas more. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? Because I was just like straight indica.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I've been digging into them more, and I get that what you talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it give you that energy. You know that extra focus and energy and shit like
Mhm.
that though. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It don't just because me sometimes with an indica, you smoke that shit though. You'll sit back. Like me personally, I'll sit back, might pick up my phone or some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I might be doing something, but then I'll kind of be easily distracted and kind of be
Mm.
like, nigga, get back.
Right.
You know what I'm
Get
saying?
back.
Like, get back,
Get
nigga. You know
back.
what I'm saying? But with the sativa, what I've noticed, I just stay in my flow of what I'm doing. Knock that shit out, move on. In the evening time, it's indica time.
It's indica time.
Hell yeah.
You know
What if it's like though? You know what I'm saying? What if that's like sativa indica talking?
all right?
One, you hit that peak, you know what I'm saying, and you like, boom, let's go that extra mile. Then you got your indica, be like, time to relax.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna give you that extra relaxation.
Mm.
What if that's all a mental state? You know what I'm saying? What if like on your sativa, you know what I'm saying, I'm actually mentally here, you know what I'm saying, as far as like I want to run and do this.
Yeah.
What if you was to switch that shit and be like, I'm on this indica, and you be like, all right, I do want to go and do this. And you hit that peak, that breakthrough, bam.
Mm. Yeah.
That's almost like people saying they drink coffee and then go to sleep.
Absolutely.
Others drink coffee, I'm wide awoke.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So what if that's all a mental state?
It could be, but you have to know your spirit.
But
Yeah, yeah. Not saying it's like a but, it's a rebuttal to you. It's just like one of those things where it's like you have to know your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Your spirit will guide you correctly. You smoke correctly, you'll move correctly.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't smoke correctly, then if you don't know your tolerance and you don't know who you are as a person, then to each his own. But at the same time, you have to know yourself. Like if I wanted to do something that was smooth, like you're saying, I would smoke an indica. If I wanted to be around people that I knew that I needed to be calm and projective and loving, I'll smoke an indica. If I know I'm on my motivation, I got to keep it grinding, I got to keep it going, I'll be on a sativa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if I just want to be right there in the mid balance, I'll go a hybrid.
Okay. Well said. That's well said. And speaking like, you know what I'm saying, we like we getting to know McFly, you know what I'm saying, like all the way around. You know what I'm saying? So from you being like what is it, England? No, Europe,
Yeah, one.
Japan.
Japan.
When I say the United States, I'm gonna say coastal. You know
All
what I'm
that.
saying? Because from East Coast to West Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even back to the islands.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you've seen a lot, you
Mhm.
experienced a lot.
Mhm.
How does that play in your music? Like knowing all these different cultures, you know what I'm saying? Because you say you want to make music for the world.
The world.
You know what I'm saying? So does that make that journey, that process like a little easier because you can tap in over here.
Mm-hmm.
I can tap in over there. Oh, I definitely can tap in over here.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So how does
I-
that go for you?
Well, I'm honored to be certified.
Mm.
Honored to be able to know I can move in a suburban area, a rich area, or you know, all areas. I can move in those areas, and that's what I was able to say I'm blessed with.
Mm-hmm.
At times, I'll say to myself, "Why?" But then the answer will come and say, because I need you to experience all this stuff. So then when someone that's from Los Angeles, they could say, oh, he ain't posing. He a real one. Someone in Barbados can say, okay, he's not posing. He a real one. Someone in Japan can say he a real one because they can feel it. They can see it.
Right.
It don't matter where you drop me in this world.
Right.
It don't matter.
Mm.
At this point in my life, I realized to myself, wherever my journey takes me, it doesn't even matter if I'm on tour doing shows.
Right.
I'm in South America, whatever.
Right.
They gonna say, you know what?
He got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So tell us, in the music realm, tell us about your first experience going on tour
First experience going
and who
on
that
tour.
was with.
Yeah. So my first experience going on tour, doing shows and making those type of moves was with Lazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right.
And my man put me on. So big up to Lazy Bone, man. I already told you this, man. I'll always give you my olive tree branch because you told me to always give you an olive tree branch and always make sure you show big respect to Lazy Bone. And Busy Bone, everybody, L Burner, you know what I'm saying? Heal well, rest well, Crazy Bone. Get back. Can't wait for you to be feeling real 100 once again. You know what I'm saying? I already know you up. But the whole Bone Thugs and Harmony gave me an opportunity. They was the ones that show love to me. Yeah, man.
Yeah, tap into that though. Tell us how that was because it's like if we go McFly, you know what I'm saying, we talking pop reggae, you know what I'm saying? Then when you see Bone Thug, you know what I mean? It's like you'll be like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you on a thuggish, and to keep it realistic in the beginning, you on a thuggish, demonic type of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you going on tour and it's like, man, I'm on some thuggish, ruggish Bone, because that's what it is. I'm thuggish, ruggish.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But then you coming in as, you know what I'm saying, this pop reggae. How does that like fit in on tour with them?
Know your position. Know your rank. Learn from them. Hear them. See how they move. You know what I mean? Know the history. Knowing who put them on from Eazy-E and all them, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that what their journey was like. That's what's really put me in the position to watch myself and be happy about what they done for me. Have a voice. Listen to yourself. Tap into that other realm. I seen that. I saw how they do it. And it's a privilege. And you have to understand that if you really want to be a great artist, there's going to be a point where you're going to have to say to yourself that you have to tap into the spiritual realm. And that's one thing that I know about Bone Thugs and Harmony is that they always found out there was a realm that made the harmony come.
I thought me, you know what I'm saying, coming up, I'm on that same train of thought. You know what I'm saying? Because like people, you know what I'm saying, like outside looking in, they'll be like they on this side of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, you know what I'm saying, it goes way back even before Bone Thug. If you able to tap into that spiritual plane, you know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers who don't understand and be like, something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? You doing some dark shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's, you know what I'm saying, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? So just to say that, like, why you on tour with Bone Thug this first time? It's like you on tour with them as a student, no performing?
Student, going in, playing your role, knowing this is
That's
what we're
good
going.
game.
This is what we're going to give you. We want you to see it, and if you can stand it, then you'll be able to do it without us being with you constantly. That's what they taught me. We are not going to be here and make you. We're not going to crutch you. We're not going to have you always have to turn back to us. We want you to be able to know how to stand on your own and do this, but at the same time, show respect of knowing where you got it from. You know what I'm saying? So,
I believe that to
Yeah.
be true too, though. You get the game, you know what I'm saying? Like you pay homage to who taught you the game, this, that, and the other. That leaves room for like research. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if somebody digging you and they be like, oh, this person taught them that, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's forever.
But they taught me how to be a family man. They taught me how to be a man. They taught me how to decipher the difference between when you're on stage and when you're not on stage. When you go to the store, you might not be feeling well because you got so many things going through your head, but somebody can see you and say, oh my gosh, are you going to be that type of person where you're going to sit there for 45 minutes signing autographs, taking pictures? Or are you going to be the type of gentleman that you're going to say, oh, I don't got time for you right now? And no matter what, when it came to Bone Thugs and it came to all them, they always showed time.
Mhm.
They always gave time. And it was moments where I was in the car with Lazy one time, went to the gas station just to pick up some gas, man. And within 5 minutes, there was a crowd of people. And I saw there and I watched them take pictures with each and every single person, spoke to that person, gave love and gave people advice. And I realized to myself, if this is what you're trying to get yourself into, you're going to always have to realize, even on a bad day, it's someone else's greatest day to meet you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's real shit though, cause I bumped into him at Popeyes in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had my daughter with me.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter, the one, she gifted with that. She can rap. She
Yeah.
can put words together, you know what I'm saying, and like do her thing.
Mm-hmm.
She rapped for him right then and there. She ain't hesitating or nothing.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
That's love,
Yeah,
that's
And it's
love.
like listening to you, like his, like who he is, you know what I'm saying? He actually told her, like, me standing right there, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't change it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, be you. If this the lane that you curving for yourself, be that.
Be that.
If they want this, we don't care what that is right there. You know what I'm saying? You be you, you connect to your people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you say that, it's like, yeah, that's true to his person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be witness.
Yeah, man.
That's genuine.
What time frame is this though? Like during your first little tour with him?
Run with him, 2015, about 2015, 2014.
Yeah, they didn't already hit greatness by then.
Oh, they were
That
greatness.
time, yeah.
They were already there. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to force it. They have it already. And that's the biggest thing I've always told him, that I always want him to know, love it. And one thing he actually will tell me this is that he will move in a manner where he knew he was protected. He knew he was brought here for a reason. They know that they're here for a reason. They know that their gift is part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they can do what they do.
Facts.
That's dope. I appreciate you like shedding light on that coming from Bone Thug, because really, like in the industry, a lot of people know him. A lot of people know of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like for some reason they don't get the credit that they actually deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think so either though.
Like, because they're they great. I can go back, you know what I'm saying, to like, I don't know if y'all remember the box. Motherfuckers had to call in, you know what I'm saying, to pay a little something to watch a video.
Watch
Yeah.
a video. Yeah.
That was my actual introduction to Bone Thugs. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They videos, the Thuggish Ruggers Bone.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, like, I couldn't call. I ain't know how to call up. I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But every time that video would pop up, I'm like, glued to the TV.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? They got to the point to really like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pops tried to like stop me from listening to Bone Thugs.
I got you on that. Yeah.
'Cause
What,
what he
East
thought-
99, was it East 99 or something like that? The
Yeah.
one to where it's like you gotta like read the shit in
Yep.
the mirror and shit like that.
Jeez.
They
Motherfuckers
thinking
thought
like
it was
that's some
demonic.
other shit. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Right.
I used to have to go sneak, you know what I'm saying, my CD player, you know what I'm saying, listen to Bone Thug and shit.
Mhm.
And it's like, that's like a part of my childhood. I was like 4th grade.
Right.
Yeah.
East 99, Eternal 9.
Oh
come
yeah.
on.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like in the
right.
4th grade. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Oh,
Like
shit.
Thuggish Ruggers Bone, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm like in the 2nd, 3rd grade.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I didn't even think about that though. He was that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, shit, you got motherfuckers
I was a
coming in.
teenager. You know what I mean?
This another, and I'm glad I'm on that train of thought, because it's like by them being a group, they came up in a time to where it's like, you say, I had to put in the work. These motherfuckers sold hard copies,
Yeah.
tapes,
Yes.
CDs.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta
did
call,
have
you gotta
tapes.
call the box, you know what I'm saying, to show my video.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? To where it's like versus now, streaming is taking over.
Absolutely.
Motherfuckers is like certified by their streams.
Mm.
What do you feel about that in today's stage, like of music? You know what I'm saying? To where it's like we got greats that came and paved the way,
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah.
but we giving all praise, you know what I'm saying, to streamers.
To streamers, I give. This route is hard. Don't get me wrong. It's challenging. But the way they choose to do it and the way they did it was beyond challenging. You have to be chosen for this. a lot of people went out, sold hard copies, housing out of their trunks and all that. Who else did I know? A lot of people that sold out. Ludacris. A lot of those people went out of their trunks and sold their music and all those
Master
things.
P,
Master P,
E40, if I ain't
40.
mistaken.
all the way to the Bay, all y'all guys, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is that that's where people have to really, truly understand is that now, these days, you can upload a song, blow up overnight.
Yeah.
No one knows you. You can have 100 views. You can have 100 followers on Instagram or on your social media and still be able to blow up. But at the same time, can you withstand the rain? Can you continue to keep moving forward? And that's where the golden hip hop artists, the legends, that's why they can still withstand to this day. Is because what they did is not what we have to do today.
Mm.
We have all these streaming sites: Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, YouTube Music, Instagram, TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
We have all those abilities to become something if you utilize it correctly. But back in those days, they didn't have those things.
Near like that.
They just had maybe a phone call. It was like Mike Jones. I remember when I had a time to sit
He
down
put
with
his
Mike.
phone number.
Put his phone number in it. I could sit there with you. So many different artists that sat down with
Yeah.
me. Usher, Amarion, Chris Brown, all the homies, man. And they all told me the way they had to do things. And look at them now. Because they did it in a way where these days they will never understand.
Mm.
They will never understand.
I could dig it, man. Yeah, it's just like tapping into that. What right now? What is your favorite song that you put out?
Me
Yeah, your favorite song of yourself.
or myself?
Yeah,
My favorite song that I put out to myself, well, everybody already knows that I do have Wine, which is a big hit right now.
yeah, I like that song.
So
Fuck with it. Yeah,
I am very
and the video.
Yeah,
I fuck
yeah.
with it.
You
I
already know
fuck
how we
with
gotta
it.
move. You already know how we gotta move. Big up to Mr. D Love. Big up to Yukopo.
Yeah,
And big up to Kaz. Everybody that's on that song and everybody else that was on that project. And I'm really proud of everybody and I'm really happy for everybody. So you always know I gotta show big love to everybody on that one. But a song that I have dearest to my heart is called Coconut.
coconut.
Life is like a coconut.
Mm.
You fall from the tree, but then get picked up. So in Barbados, I have a lot of coconut trees in my backyard. And I realized to myself, I always see a coconut just fall from the tree. And when that coconut fell from the tree, it was perfectly ripe.
Yeah.
It was ripe for the fall. And I've had so many coconuts just on the ground, right?
Yeah,
And then you pick that coconut up, and you open it up, and you get coconut water, or you get the jelly from the coconut, right?
right.
And then it purifies that person or makes someone feel real good. Because I was the type of individual where I would sell coconuts to the Australians and all them down by the beach side.
Yeah.
I'll have ackies and fruit, plantains, all that, man. We will be like, $10 for a coconut, $3 for a coconut, $4 for a coconut, get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On top of that, get some grapes and cherries.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I came from that.
All with seeds too.
Yes.
Man.
Hey, that's crazy. I'm finna tell you why I love that right there. I love that like a motherfucker
Yeah.
because I just came from Bimini. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and it's
sir.
like once I like out there, I fucking swear it's I don't know. My perception shit was so tight to me. You know what I'm saying? For like an appreciative of what we have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? To where it's like our guests, you're gonna feel
Yes.
this shit.
Yeah, you gonna feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
man.
like I've drunk coconut water here in the States.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My first ever fucking coconut. You know what I'm saying? Like boom.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? Fall like
Yeah.
bam.
Bam,
Open
bam.
my shit right
Chop
here
that shit
and
up.
drink
Yeah.
my shit
Yeah.
right there.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Time
Yeah.
right there. And
Yeah.
that shit, it's like, you know, if you drink something new, you always
Mm.
that shit ain't even there. You know what I'm saying? I drunk that shit like with fucking pride. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, fuck, I'm grateful for this shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like the drink that was made, you know what I'm saying, little sideboard, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look, 1800, you know what I'm saying, with coconut water. I was like, this is fucking heaven.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Absolutely.
like me hearing you say that, you know what I'm saying? It's like I haven't been to Barbados. No, you know what I'm saying? But the island that I have been to and visited, it's the same, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
the person I was with, I loved it, that shit. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying? I love it. That shit.
Absolutely. And I'm glad
Yeah.
you have that feeling. I can see it all over you right now.
Yeah,
It gives
I
me
love it. That
goosebumps, you
shit,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
I got videos of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I went to the
yeah.
hoods.
Yeah.
This is the hood right here. Such and
Yeah.
such. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I love
Yeah.
that shit, man.
Thank
I love that.
you.
Another little strong feature, you know what I'm saying? Because how you say, you know what I'm saying, get your coconut, and at the same time get your grapes and this, that, and the other. It was another young brother up in there trying to learn to do the, you know what I'm saying, to do the thing.
Yeah.
Instead of somebody like, you fucking this up.
Right.
I actually sat there and watched him be like, you know what I'm saying, and put him to the side and was like, bam, 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 bam,
Huh.
like how to do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Absolutely.
He came back, you know what I'm saying, like, what the woo.
Boom.
I was like, man, I'm missing out on a whole fucking lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was my first time going there.
Different
you know what I'm saying?
experience.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it was, like I seen, it was my people. You know what I'm saying? It
Absolutely.
was my people, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that is fucking dope.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
man.
You just brought that memory back, you know what I'm saying, with the coconuts, the grapes, and this, that. I love that
Absolutely.
shit.
You know, and that's what I'm designed to be. I have to go through certain emotions, certain experiences in life. And when I speak about it, someone can say, you know what? I know what you're talking about.
Hell yeah.
And I'm thankful for that, brother.
Yeah.
Very much thankful.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
That's right.
speaking back to some of the kids that's back in Barbados, it's like I'm not like well versed on what's going on, but the biggest one we all know is Rihanna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we know that she's been going back home, you know what I'm saying, like building things, bringing things like economically straight, you know, but I know we got ghettos everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To like the children that's back home. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That'll see this and be like, man, I want to go to the Americas. I want to start this and start that. What you can like say something to them.
You can do it. Don't give up. If you can make it off the island, and even on the island, you can still become the treasure. You can still become a king. You can still be a real lion. And that's what we all about, is making sure that we still have our roar with it.
Mhm.
But I'm real proud of all the Bayesian kids and all the men out there, because I want them to all understand that once you get your opportunity, make the move and do what you have to do. And you can be that. You're really talented and you're all gifted in Barbados, all over St. Thomas, Joes River, Christchurch, Backgate, Bridgetown, St. Peter, Spikestown, all of y'all. You're so gifted, you're so talented. Because the thing is that I don't think a lot of people would understand this about Barbados, is that there is a very special gift that is there.
Mhm.
And they're all gifted. And it might be something that's geographical, not known, but the sea level in Barbados is actually higher than the island.
Mm.
So why is this, if the sea level is higher than the island, why would not the ocean engulf?
Really?
So
That's scary. Like thinking
It
about
is,
it.
though. Yeah.
and I have to think about that all the time. And I have to always make sure they understand. Keep working.
Mhm.
Because what he's doing, he's holding it back for you.
That's
I would
right.
never tell you this, is that
That's right.
you will not have to go through everything alone. You may have to go through your Red Sea, but just know the ocean's parted for you. And just keep going through it.
Mm.
And you'll make it to the other side.
Facts.
That's right.
Right.
I love that right.
So like with your music, like what's your biggest message you trying to deliver with your music?
Love. And believe that you can do it. I saw the days where it was just like, can this really be realistic for me?
Right.
Can this really truly happen? And I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of relationships
Yeah.
because I had to make the decision not for others, but for myself. And I always tell people a lot of times, oh, I'm doing it for you.
Yeah.
That was the beginning. I'm doing it for us. I'm doing it for this. I'm doing it. And then the people that you think you're doing it for, eventually some moment they will might not like the way you're doing it.
They're doing right.
So then you have to say to yourself, you have to do it for yourself to help others.
Mhm.
If I want to be able to help my mother and my father and have them live righteously and long and have a freedom of themselves, I cannot say I'm doing it for them. I have to do it for myself so I can take care of them.
Right. Right.
And that goes for the village too. I have to do it for myself so then I can take care of y'all. I gotta be an example for you. a living
Mhm.
example is tatted on my chest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Examples for believers,
Right.
because all the things that you want to do, those people believe in you. But
Yeah.
make sure you're making sure you're coming across with the right
Right.
example.
Yep. Yep. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I was going through like the song "Take It Easy" that you got. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it. I like the tune to it and all of that stuff. What was the inspiration behind that?
Mad Lion, that was that Mad Lion, Take It Easy. That was one thing. But my man Kanye West, it was just like have some good bars, speak your righteousness, be yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tell people how you dress, tell people how you look, tell people how you move, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And the type of richness and love that you'll want around you and type of homies that you'll want around you, you know what I'm saying? Look fresh, be fresh, but take it easy, man. It's not always going to be the way you want it to be, but as long as you take it easy, you know what I'm saying? Because you could suffer from anxiety, you could suffer from
Mhm.
depression, you
Mhm.
could have stress and all these things, right? Especially when you come up into this industry. And I've had to always tell myself, take it easy. Even my close friends and all that, they'll be like, man, take it easy. You're going so hard. It's going to happen, but take it easy. Don't put too much on you because you might just want to be like, it's not happening the way I want it to happen. And there'll be moments where you might just say to all the people that out there ever went through depression to the point where they didn't have no one to love them and they just wanted to take their life and say, okay, this is it. Just go, just make it to the next day. And that's what
Yeah.
my song is about, is just take it easy. So then, especially for men these days, man, it's real hard out here. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to understand this, is that don't let nobody put you to the point where you feel as though you can't keep on going.
Yeah.
I seen suicide in front of me.
Mhm.
I seen my best friend's dad killed himself in front of me.
Yeah.
And he could have just kept it cool. But he was heartbroken. And I seen a lot of heartbroken people.
Mm.
And the thing is, for me, is that I always want to make people understand that it's okay to be heartbroken. And it's okay to have some real men around you. And that's what we really do need today, is that men need to understand it's okay.
Yep.
It's okay if you hurting and your homeboys don't come to you and you can't speak to them or anything like that, then that's not your homies.
Yeah. Right. Because you should be able
Right.
to live through them emotions, and people that's close to you that fuck with you,
Yeah.
be able to talk to them and stuff. We talk about that shit all the time.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Having a circle that you could go talk to.
Absolutely.
Cause man, we go through a lot.
Yes.
We all have different situations within our households and
Yes.
our families. So we gotta hold people up, help people, and
All that.
all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and that shit could be hard.
Yeah, man.
You deal with deaths.
All the time.
Like
Yeah.
we just talking about. So it's like it's a lot of different things that can throw you off. You know what I mean? And that a lot of the times the situations we put in as men, we have to be strong through them
Absolutely.
to where put our emotions to the back.
Mm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gotta that's one thing like just me like coming up in the streets back in the days, rah rah and all that kind of shit. Like, oh nigga, I don't cry, I don't do this though.
Mhm.
But for me personally, as I got older, it's like, nigga, you embrace all them emotions.
Heck
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You embrace that shit though. You a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And don't get me wrong, I don't care what anybody say. I don't care what anybody say. I love to cry sometimes.
man,
Yeah.
gotta
Because-
get that shit out, man.
Because you got to get it out. You got to get it out. Because the thing, what they say out here, and what they say in Barbados, your tears will clean your face.
You know?
So people might be thinking, oh, if you're a cry baby. No. I'm cleansing my face. I'm giving
Yeah.
myself a facial so I can shine again.
Yeah.
If I hold this in, my skin gets dark.
Yep.
My face don't look right.
Yep.
But if you cry, those tears will clean your face.
Yep. Because at the end of the day, you're not living in that shit.
Nope.
You
That's
getting
therapy.
through it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a
Crying is
part of it.
therapy within itself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 'Cause you have tears of joy. And that's the point that I want to go and be at,
Yeah.
where I can cry tears of joy,
Yeah.
where I can celebrate you guys right here and say, you know what?
Yep.
A tear will come out my eye because now I see your successes all coming now together.
Facts.
And you guys have put in major hard work
Facts.
since I
Yeah,
first
yeah.
seen you.
Yep.
I'm proud
And
of you.
vice versa, man. We've been seeing you too, bro.
Man, Thank you, brother. I really
Yep.
appreciate
Oh
it.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I can go
man.
back to the first time I seen y'all perform. It was your like I think of one of your label mates or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Cool.
was getting up there performing and shit like that. I was like, that's right. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got up there and y'all had dancers.
Yep.
Yeah,
Y'all stood out.
Shit
Y'all
stood
stood
out.
out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, they the only ones who came up here, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say performers.
Yes, yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Because they was up there doing their thing.
Absolutely,
Like,
absolutely.
That's right.
That's big ups to Yukopo. Yukopo is a very strong individual, knowing that stage presence is the most important thing. He loves that. He loves to have dances. He loves to have a big, nice show. You know what I'm saying? Lights, camera, action. So, and me too. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the dance realm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being a crumper. That's when I came to California. I ended up becoming a crump dancer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And
He was fucking it up.
I was getting it in, bro. I was getting it in. You know what I mean? Big up
Yeah.
to Tie Dyes. Big up to Tommy the Clown. Big up to everybody that's
A lot of people came through Tommy though.
Yeah.
Yo, without Tommy the Clown, man.
Our engineer, he
paved
wanted.
that way.
Look, our engineer, he wanted to meet him.
Uh.
He said, "Man, if I could just meet Tommy the Clown."
Yeah? Oh, you gonna meet Tommy the Clown, brother.
Bring
This
him on,
interview, I
bring him on.
go bring Tommy the Clown onto the stage. Tommy the Clown story is so big and so righteous. I really want to see Tommy the Clown have a he had the movie Rise. He had that with the biography. But I feel like right now, because I know the back end of a lot of other things, is that I really hope for Tommy the Clown to get his roses. I'm giving Tommy the Clown right now his roses.
Yeah.
I want Tommy the Clown to get his roses because
That's right, Tommy.
he's
put a lot of
definitely
shit on.
he's definitely put a lot of children. I was one of them. He gave people a stage, a platform, and people don't understand the things that he had to go through.
Took him out the streets too,
I,
though.
man, I know.
Yeah.
I know. You know what I'm saying? I know some stuff about Tommy. You know?
Yeah, man.
He didn't came and perform for my daughter.
Yeah,
and my grandson.
Cuzzo do a lot of business with him, though.
Okay.
He have done a lot of business.
Big love, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of cats in Los Angeles. Like I tell you this, man, me coming to America, a lot of cats came and put their arm around me and say, you know what, there's something about you. Because I was a Beijing boy, so I was always loving, like, oh, whatever I have to do, I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's just where we come from.
Yeah.
It does not matter. You if someone's hungry next door, we go down to the sea and go get some fish.
Yeah.
We're going to go climb the tree and go get some breadfruit.
Gonna figure it out.
We're going to figure this out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if you hungry in the morning, we're going to go get some fruit. We're going to figure this out.
Yep.
We never let anybody starve out here.
Yep.
So for me, it's always like coming to California and seeing gentlemen like them paving the way for all these kids in the community. A man should get a key to the city of Los Angeles, homie, because he's really put in so much work. And
so many kids done came through
So
there.
many kids.
Like, really?
Generations and generations. And this new generation that I'm seeing of the clown dancers, big up to all y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big up to Debbie Allen. Debbie Allen's another one. Debbie Allen opened up her dance studio in Los Angeles. I did ballet, tap, hip hop. And Debbie Allen was one of those individuals that big director, TV shows, movies, but even for her as a entrepreneur, businesswoman, director, producer of TV shows, all those things, that she still opens the doors for kids that have the gift and the talent.
Yeah.
And I was one of them.
Yeah. That's like what Cuzzo do though a little bit though. We got a cousin, David Scott.
Okay.
He is
Dave
a
Scott.
choreographer.
Yeah. I know Dave Scott.
Yeah. That's our cousin. That's our big cousin.
Woo, Dave Scott. Dave Scott, You Got Served.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's our
that boy
big
bad,
cousin.
bro.
And some in Stump the Yard.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, all that. Been part of those. Yeah, man. Cheese. Cheese on bread. You already know what I'm talking about there in Barbados. Cheese on bread, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but he do a lot of that stuff too though, like teaching and stuff.
Yes.
You know what I mean, with the dance and all
Yeah.
that.
But like really though, like going back to Tommy the Clown, it's like I do want to like give him his flowers and shit too though, cause me, I'm from Watts. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Like we in the gutter.
Yes. Not
You know
saying
what I'm
yes,
And-
but
and
just
it's
say
like
Right.
Yeah.
no, but when Tommy the Clown, like in his first days, you know what I'm saying? What's them little Kia cars that like he had like one of them motherfuckers like way back when starting like on some gold Daytons or something.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like this man like used to go from hood to hood. You know what I'm saying? Like in the gutters, east side to the west side,
Pulling up.
Watts, you know what I'm saying? Wherever.
Yeah.
Pulling up.
And he'd get these kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, come this way. And a lot of them kids, you know what I'm saying? It's like productive nowadays.
Nowadays.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Tommy, I give you your respect, buddy.
You have to give it
Sure.
respect, man, because coming from that industry, you won't have to entertain.
He was in all kind of hoods.
You got to battle.
Yep. Yep.
You got to battle.
Yep.
There's tons of different clowning groups all
Yep.
over from.
Yeah, we seen it on the ride.
Boom.
Shit. Yeah.
That's crazy. He done been through robberies and all
Yes.
kind of shit.
Yep.
Yes.
Like I'm
Multiple
still
times.
finna do
multiple
it.
times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Homes,
saying?
all
That's
that.
right.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So I've seen those moments. I've seen him lose kids to
Mhm.
the violence.
Yep.
Just
He
walking down
saved
the
a lot.
street,
He
saved
helped
a lot.
save a lot. Yeah,
And,
but
I'm one of them.
yeah.
I'm one of them. And I'm very
right.
proud of him. And I just want to say thank you.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
So, man,
Yeah, man.
shout out to Tommy, man.
Absolutely.
So, like, when you was doing the crunk dancing and stuff like that, though, you used to go out and battle and shit.
Absolutely, man. Encore. I have it
Yeah.
on my arm and all that. I was Encore. Big up-
My oldest son was into that shit too, though. Like the
Okay.
crunk and like,
Yeah. The battles, man, because the battles made you stronger.
yeah,
You battling people from Orange County, you battling people from all over Los
Yeah.
Angeles, especially with Tie Dyes, especially with Big Slayer, especially with Miss Prissy. Big ups to all you guys. Little C, big ups to you too.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful. There's another one. I know your name about to come to me real quick, but I'm real thankful for the forefathers, and everybody understands what I mean when I say the forefathers of Crump and all that. So I just want to say thank you to everyone.
yeah. To me, like even watching Rise, right?
Slayer.
A lot of that shit looked spiritual for with some of the dance, especially that one young black girl
You can relate.
that
to
was
it.
like.
Is that Prissy?
Yeah, Prissy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looked at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It looked at, man, it's not just dance. Like, you know what I mean?
Emotional.
Yeah.
They call it
I
emotional.
fucks with it.
Think
Dance,
about
all
the
that. I
ass.
fucks with it on
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Like I can sit, you know what I'm saying? It's like
That-
how we say we
yeah.
scroll through social media. If I can go, it can go from crumping or like some shit, it can go to like in the homeland, motherland.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? To see
Yep.
some tribal shit going. That shit infatuates me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I can sit there and be like, that's it.
Yeah, and that's what they called it. They call it spiritual warfare. And you were fighting off of your demons.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that was pressure to you. If you snap the jab or whatever, you hitting that
Yeah.
that demon off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got the chest plate of righteousness when your chest pop. You know what I'm saying? So you might do an arm swing. You know what I'm saying? You might take the belt off of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? My fault.
That's
But at the
right.
same
Yeah,
time, it was
yeah.
that's I'm getting my emotions coming
Yeah.
in because
Yeah.
I want people to be like, oh, that homie is not posing. You're really talking about what it is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So there was always about the Crump was always Kingdom Radically Uplifting Mighty Praise. And that's what Crump stands for.
And that's I never knew that. And that's kind of dope to hear right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Because it's bigger than just a dance.
Really. Like a fun
You know what I'm
fact. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
It's
Like,
bigger
like
than just
Bigger
a
than the
dance.
dance.
Yeah.
It was releasing the ability of saying, okay, I want to go this route.
Yeah.
If I can get this off of me, I'll be all right.
Right.
I got to get this off of me. And that's where a lot of these individuals, especially black individuals, white individuals, Caucasian, Asian, all of us were able to continuously keep moving forward because we had something to give where we were able to showcase our talent, but at the same time, mentally, we were able to have growth in a fam.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what Crump is really about, and especially is to be able to be part of a family. Because there was a lot of individuals that didn't have family to go to. They might be in a single parent home,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
and then they could go one route. But
Yeah.
for them to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna dance, and I could be part of a team that can move together.
Mhm.
That's where I say thank you to the Crump world. That's
Right.
why I say thank you for the clowning world. That's why I say thank you to the breakdancing world. Because, you know, we haven't talked about the breakdancing.
Right.
You know, I'm a real strong breaker. You know, big ups to World of Dance also. I was on
Yeah.
World of Dance and they gave me a real big opportunity. They opened the door for me. So big up to World of Dance also.
Yeah.
Big ups to the Jabberwockies too. My
Yeah.
man Rain
Oh,
in.
yeah, the Jabberwockies.
Yeah, man. My man Rain in on Jabberwockies and Kevin. Oh, man, I'm so proud of you guys, man. But thank you for also giving me an opportunity too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah, the Jabberwockies. Yeah, like seeing them though. Yeah, they be getting off.
You know what? Let me tell you something about the Jabberwockies, and I'll tell you this, is that truly grateful to be in their presence.
Yeah.
Truly grateful to understand what they had to do to be able to mentally create something that can stand the time.
Yep.
They're going to be forever.
Yeah, because they was up there with Shaq. I remember All-Star game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The Jabberwocky.
And they're big in Vegas. They have their own thing in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? So, but you got to understand, I seen those cats come from battles
Yeah.
to make it to where they are today.
Yeah.
And that's why I say there's a lot that has groomed me to be able to withstand. So when I walk into certain doors, they can't say, oh,
Yeah.
nah, he
Yeah.
mhm.
So now with the breakdancing, because we do want to get into that a little bit before we get up out of here.
Yeah, man.
So when did you start breakdancing?
Japan.
Okay. So that it is pretty big out there, because I know the
Huge,
fast cars and the Lolos is big
Oh,
out
yes.
there too.
Yes.
But
yes.
so that's what. Tell us about that a little bit.
The breakdancing community in Japan is phenomenal. The tricks, the talent, the gift, the way they choose to train every single day,
Yeah.
and the ability to just continue to cipher over and over and over and perform, and to continuously keep thinking of more creative ways to bend the body.
Yeah.
We have not even seen it.
Yeah.
But what Japan taught me, big ups to Okinawa, Ibukuni, Naha. I want to say big ups to all you and all my friends out there, Yoshi, my man Guy, all you guys, man. I'm real konnichiwa to everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say thank you for all that.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. So tell the people what's next for you, man.
What's next? Wow. It's only up from this point on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Wine is doing really well. We got big performances coming up. We got something going down in Korea. We might be out of here in the next couple months into Korea and
that's
Japan. Wine is really something special to us right now, so we're going to continuously keep pushing that. TV shows, we're going to continuously keep pushing those things too. I got a couple things that'll come out. Get ready for San Diego Baddies. That's going to be a real good TV show that's coming out. I want y'all to see that. And also keep pushing the music. Got new singles dropping. Should I say it? Yeah. I'll say this right here. Get ready for Magic City.
That's right. Get ready for Magic City. Yep. Real quick. We got a little bit more time. The jammies, man. Tell us about the jammies and you working on that in your production.
How did it happen? Or that's a question.
How did it happen? And
big ups to MC Nice. Big up to Dala. I want to say thank you to all that. I walked into a room for someone else to give them support, and that person said, MC Nice said to the person, right?
Yeah.
What's your motivation?
Yeah.
And the person pointed over and said, him.
Yeah.
And he said, why? He said, because when he do something, he do it.
Right.
So then MC Nice said to me, what do you do? And I say, I'm a choreographer. I'm a creative director. He goes, all right, say less. He said, after this situation, let me show you something. I said, all right, well then good.
Yeah.
He showed me the pilot. He showed me the outlines. He showed me the blueprints.
Right.
And I told him this. I just want my foot into the door. He said, what do you want? Just my name in the credits.
Yeah.
Just want to be a part of a project.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for anything.
Yeah.
That go far.
Yep.
About choreography, just real fast. Like if you don't got the moves and all of that shit, but you got the vision.
Yes.
You can still. Can you still be a choreographer?
You can still be a choreographer. Because you're a creative director. You can create the direction of the choreography. You can create the vision of how things need to be projected and seen on stage.
But like the main impact of that, you'll have to be able to verbalize that like
Absolutely.
to a T.
Because you can't
From
do it.
Yeah.
Unless you got somebody that's doing it as you saying it. Like, you know.
That's a lesson learned for me right here. Because I always just thought, you know what I'm saying, like with this choreography, you know what I'm saying, you got to move. You know what I'm saying, you got to get it done.
Yes.
One thing that I probably like regret about like in the wedding, our big cousin, Lil Dave, You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
I was like, man, in our dance, I'ma battle you, homie.
Yeah.
He was looking like, you little motherfucker.
I'm set. I'm ready. I have.
He like, he ain't ready for this little cuzzo.
Yeah, he gonna hit a nigga
don't
with
even
a
try.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah, he gonna time it out. He gonna know I got chapters in here of what I'm going to do to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is where when you know you are a real choreographer, you know what you're doing. You're supposed to have a library of sets inside of you.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? So when you see somebody, you're
Yeah.
like, okay, it's cool.
And that's why I say, like, within that library of sets, like, what if you don't know how to perform, you know what I'm saying, this shit that's in the lab?
But you can see it though.
You know what I mean?
Like, nigga be like, they go this way.
yeah. You're like, wait, what am I?
In your mind, you moving like this, but in reality, you looking like a.
You looking like, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I say repetition is the father of learning.
Oh man.
Repetition is the father of learning. So it does not matter if like your style is your style. I think that a lot of people need to understand it's like, don't try to be like, I would used to tell myself, everybody, I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Motown,
Yeah.
25, the first time I actually got to see Michael Jackson do the moonwalk.
Yeah.
And I was in Barbados. And that was on a VH1 tape. Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm being real with you. We're from a different country. So, you know, when you guys had DVDs, we were still on VH1. When you guys ended up getting full streaming, we were still at DVDs. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that when I saw Michael Jackson do the moonwalk, and I seen the way he'll pop, he'll snap, and he'll say, you know, you have to be your body has to be an instrument.
Yeah.
That's what taught me how to understand, like, if I'm going to utilize my chest, if I'm going to utilize where my head is going to sit, and I'm going to isolate this part and then still move this part, then I needed to know the control of that. And then where I had to study that was miming, being able to stop. That's why I said, that's why the Jabberwockies are so great, because they had to understand miming. If you look at their style, it's with the white gloves and the mask, it's all about miming. And that's what separated them, is that you can have all individual different styles, because all the Jabberwockies are all different individual different dancers. But with the mask and the gloves, if you line everything up perfectly and you move perfectly, you're going to see that total illusion. And that's what the Jabberwockies is all about. Because if you look at their logo, it's upside down question mark. So it's all about believing into the illusion.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So tell everybody where they can find you at, bro.
Man, you can find me on all platforms. You can always find me. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You can find me on Spotify. You can find me on YouTube Music. You can find me on Apple Music. You can find me on Tidal. Everything that is up, you will find me.
Tap.
I have nothing to hide.
Man.
I have to make sure that you come look for me, you'll find what you want.
Man, facts.
Yeah, man.
Man, and we definitely appreciate you coming in and tapping in with us, man.
Thank you,
all
man.
the time, man. We gonna have to do it again too.
Absolutely.
we gonna
Like I
have to
said,
put-
man, this thing is chapters.
Yep. Facts,
It's
man.
chapters.
And it's a whole lot we ain't even tap into.
Nope.
You
So
know?
that's why we're gonna have a part 2 to this.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we still in the introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. So look, thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. It's Best for the Spoke podcast. Big J.
Surfo Jr., make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, go on and tell a friend, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time this dope content drops. Every time.
Yeah.
Bang! Big ups.
Yep.